gotta tell you this. I honestly picked up on warlocks being mad as fuck. It could be a coven of masculine energies or just energies, okay? Masculine could be also feminine, like presenting people that are mad at you. They could be angry because they don't have any type of control over you anymore, and this kind of loss or something has gotten like out of control, and so going into some type of kind of spiral. And yeah, let's move on. Yeah, somebody could be a cancer in this energy. They could have been trying to sending you evil eye, something that has to do with your solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra. So your lower chakras were basically attacked, or they tried to compromise them, and they are trying to get a reaction out of you, get you to be reactive to their abuse in some kind of way. And again, they could be doing a lot of spell work at this time. They could be doing a lot of um just yeah with I would see somebody stirring up a cauldron or something like that, okay? So it could be that they're really trying to. They could have also collaborated with a mother figure of yours, or something that has to do with um, them not liking the position that you hold, or something that has to do with your spiritual gifts and your creativity. It's something that doesn't sit right with them. Okay, yeah, the star in reverse, the emperor in reverse. Somebody could also be sick, like physically sick. I'm gonna start with my jar of answers, not gonna lie. I'm being called to use it. Let me shuffle a little bit. We got timeline issues, foundation, letter Y, letter M. Somebody still loves you. That I still love you. Maybe somebody tried to say that to you, like in a message or something, that I still love you. Eighth house, uh, transformation, death, and rebirth, or Scorpio energy, first of all, but also sexuality. My bad. Young hearts, maybe this was some type of a crush of yours, or something that has to do with you and this person sharing something that was just like a little bit frivolous, or just not long-term committed, yeah, commitment, not long-term commitment. Spooky and sharp intuition. Whoever you thought about, that's the person. Okay, trust your intuition, trust your gut. Sixth house, something about health as well. As I mentioned, with the star and the emperor in reverse, somebody could be sick. Deities message, something about deities. Maybe they try to summon somebody. Uh-huh. To sacrifice you or your inner child. It's time for a nap, and you need to receive some more information within the dream state or meditative state. E. Turning tables. Get ready. Libra. D. 10th house. Mm-mm-mm. Multiple people could be involved, or just the community in general. Okay. We got C. If you over. ninth house, your mind, their mind, or something. Something about like the Nine of Swords is coming through. It means the Eight of Swords, which we saw in the last live. Seventh house as well. So something about partnerships. Maybe they're having to close a lot of partnerships, or something about um you, even like within your workplace. Maybe they try to create problems within your workplace specifically. Spot the snake. Pay attention to your workplace. There could be some type of snake. Somebody that pretends to be a helper. Aha moment. Maybe you already had an aha moment, or they're having this aha moment. Maybe about who they worked with. Because I think this could be a practitioner that worked with a deity. We're gonna see. But again, as far as houses, like we got 10th house, 8th house, 9th house, 7th house, 6th house. Doctor house is coming through. Damn, I hated that fucking series. I didn't used to watch it, but I would, yeah, it was always in my TV basically because other people liked it, so I was always forced to see it. I didn't like it. I always hated the fact that he was always grumpy. And I don't know. I was too little. But that series is significant, y'all. Oh, again, in Libra, as far as signs, okay? Also, I didn't mention it. If you need to book a reading with me, a personal, hit me up at thelotusblooms@mail.com, okay? I will answer you. I will basically give you all the information that you need. We can go back and forth about any type of question that you have. And yes, if you're interested, just hit me up there. I will never reach out first of all. That's one thing that I wanted to clarify. The Wheel, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Temperance. Okay. You could have also transmuted something. Again, maybe on the work thing. Let me see. I'm not gonna take those, but something about ancient Egypt. Oh, for God's sake, give me a break, y'all. Something about ancient Egypt. Somebody could be a nurse. You could be, they could be somebody you know, somebody that they worked with, a third party. Somebody could be a Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius as well. Something about your independence, they don't like it. Snails could be significant. Rainbows. Mike Tyson could be significant. Or the song, how's it called? From Rocky. Eye of the Tiger. I think it's called like that, I'm not sure. That one. Emperor's in reverse. Somebody is a fake. Is a phony. Nine of Swords, projections. They could be sending you projections. They could have tried that. They could be anxious about some things. It could be a mother figure to you, mother figure to them. They could be trying to affect your creativity. Something also about your protection is very significant here. It's given like they couldn't enter it or force themselves into your force field or something, into your energetic, field or boundaries or whatever that protects you, right? And so they're trying to they're trying to make you self-sabotage by projecting energy so that you basically would break your own protection. They're trying to infiltrate the little snake, the little seed within your mind, so that you will basically open up by self-sabotaging yourself. Okay. They were showing me like a tent in a camp or camping. Okay, when you go camping and you basically, I don't know, you just open up the little thing, okay? And then as you do it, basically insects just come in. So that little thing just, it goes on and on, like, how do you call it? I don't know. In French is moustique. Zanzara, okay, I don't know how you call it. But basically that torments you all night, okay? If you only let that little thing, that little hole open. Camping could be significant, bears could be significant. Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Swords. They don't like the fact that they are cut out of this energy of yours, that you're protective over your energy with them. They didn't want that. Something about that is significant. Lord of the Rings is significant, Ten of Swords. They didn't wanted you to realize that you basically have the treasure. The pen. That you basically have your own pen for your own story. They wanted you to forget that you are the main character in some kind of way. They wanted you to be focused on them so that you wouldn't be focusing on yourself or on your work in the correct way, okay? Ace of Wands. Ten of Wands. It could be burden. We got the Chariot here, Cancer energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody could be losing sleep as well. Oh, also something they don't like is the fact that they cannot understand where you invest in your energy or your money in. Maybe you're very private about your things, and now these people can't really see whatever you're up to, so they cannot cause some type of tower moment because of your restrictions or something. You could have blocked these people or somebody, even energetically, not just like physically, okay? King of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups and Two of Swords. They wanted to access some type of energy or get some type of information about what you're investing in or what is your next step, so that they could sabotage it or something like this. about how you're exposing them or something. You could be a painter. Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Eight of Cups. They could be looking you from afar, from the hanging position. Eight could be also be significant. Could also be significant. Something about telepathy. They cannot communicate telepathically no more. I don't know if you're new to this or not, but I mean, for whoever resonates, it will resonate, okay? But telepathy here is relevant. They cannot access that anymore. They cannot communicate to you telepathically no more. It's blocked. And it was because there was some type of telepathy, because there was still some type of open door via your emotions, perhaps. Or that's what they try to create. They try to open up some type of doors so that you will basically be connected to them in some kind of emotional way. Ten of Wands reversed. And it's right under the Ten of Swords and the Page of Cups. You didn't took on this burden. You didn't let their thoughts, their projections of them, like making you feel like worthless or something like this. Something about your self-esteem just got stronger. Your protection, your values, your principles, your self-love. Also, the trust that you have in God or your path, the faith. It doesn't matter how hard it will get, but you're trusting the journey, the situation, even if it seems hard at this time. Even if it's hard to see what comes next. You're not letting them, their negativity, their projections, making you feel like you're out of your path, or that you got off the vehicle. You're still on that vehicle. There's a little bit of traffic though at this time. I feel like it is like this. Three of Wands. They could be trying to, whatever you're going through, if there's some type of delay, it could be that even Spirit is testing your patience, is testing your endurance, your resilience, your temperament as well. I feel frustration. Somebody could be frustrated. Ten of Wands again. Somebody could be a King of Swords. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know. But somebody that is looking at you is very frustrated. I don't know where this is coming from. They're upset. I was about to say obsessed though. That's what I heard. So they're very upset with you. I feel like you cut them off a long time ago. They recently tried to add you back in some kind of way, energetically, or even in the social medias or something. But you already cut them off. There's nothing there. There's nothing to say. Nor did you would like to hear from them, honestly. You can keep talking with the wall if you want, but there's no real interactions or needed interaction with this person. What? Page of Swords and Six of Swords. They could be watching you being in this Nine of Pentacles energy, abundant, stable, independent. And again, this nail. You put in a hard work to be where you're at. Nine of Cups is coming through as well. And they just wanted a little bit of their energy. Also, somebody could be having teeth problems. Could be trying to send you some type of negativity based upon teeth. Also, something about the tooth fairy. Oh, fairy. Okay, fairy. Somebody could be Scottish or something. Or Irish as well. A lot of green is coming through. Something about Vikings as well. I think the Green Witch deck could be significant as well. I have it, but I'm not sure if I want to take it. I don't know if I have to. I will take it if I need to, okay? They just showed me that visually. Something about, I use mashed potatoes? Is that how you say that? Purée de pommes de terre. La purée des pommes de terre is significant. French, France, middle school, collège. Okay, Page of Cups. Yeah, something about your adolescent years. Something about your adolescent year, I want to say. Like middle school is very significant, or even 14, 15, puberty. Something about that. Maybe these people were used to having some type of control while you were, enduring some type of harsh adolescent years or something like that. Like maybe you were controlled by these people because they were keeping secrets from you. They were omitting truths. They were not talking straightforward. They were manipulative emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. And there could also be for you spiritual marriages. I think that you have experienced this for whoever this is resonating with. You could have had to break out of like many cutting cords I'm seeing. The moon here fell off with the King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I gotta take it. I'm not gonna take them all, but I'm gonna show you that. Moon, King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Star, Page of Wands, the Hangman, and the Chariot. Clarify. What? Oh, somebody could be a dark practitioner, but could be experiencing some type of lack of resources or homelessness as well, being put out in the streets or something, evicted. That's how you say that. Clarify to me this Empress card, please. The Star, Page of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. I think there is somebody that tried to put you in that situation, or is giving like turning tables, boo. But this could be a Libra, or whatever their sign is. Okay, take what resonates. Clarify this Empress again. Okay, that's their goal also, to put you in the Empress in reverse energy, meaning lack of creativity, lack of even like third eye blockages. Trying to send you some type of spell work directed to your third eye so that you don't see the correct thing. But again, spooky and sharp intuition is significant. Spooky and spark intuition. Something about sprinkles. I don't know how you say that. Ace of Swords came out though when I thought about that. And what about this Five of Pentacles? Tell me more about this five. The Strength in reverse, trying to get you weak especially in the heart space, the heart chakra, trying to get you to come on, let me in. He's giving sinners. Come on, let me in. Like, you're just gonna be standing there in the door like that. Something. Yeah. Leo. Also with your confidence, they could be trying to get you to be not confident enough, not confident in your energy, within your foundation, within your intuition, within what you're getting from spirit. They want you to to doubt yourself, okay, to doubt what you're getting as informations, and as far as informations, as far as downloads, as far as signs, synchronicities. Also something about butterflies, but night butterflies, they could be very significant. Maybe you're seeing them in very peculiar places. For example, I don't know, instead of seeing them like next to the light, you're seeing them in the middle of nowhere or something, like in spaces where there's no light. Maybe they're trying to get you to get out, like to get you far from the light, or they are lost as well. I'm getting with this download, like with this thing, okay? They could be not seeing the light anymore. They could be blinded to the light, blind to see the light, blinded from seeing. Oh, third eye chakra. Dark practitioner cannot see shit anymore. I think they are in spiritual jail. Something about their third eye is very blocked, is very crooked, is very cloaked, and is by spirit, because they were a divination abuser. They were trying to see whatever was in your own path. That's why they're blocked from seeing something, and that's why the butterfly thing, okay? So they could be very far away from the light now. They don't see it anymore. They cannot see you or decode anything from you now. That's the nine of wands that kept on coming out today, is the heavy protection that is being put upon you, basically. And I think that this is far way, is more than just spiritual, only like by you, for example, putting a protection spells or something, or word, or things like this. I think this is very much even like God or whatever you believe in assigning you even like very strong energies, or angels or archangels, or whatever that is, okay? Because again, the deities card, I think, that came out, something about deities even helping you out in some kind of way, especially if you're a star seed in that kind of way, like a light worker that is more connected to multi dimensions, okay, that are like deep, okay? Maybe you have multiple even businesses, multiple things that you do, and so you need much more protection, much more guidance, much more assignments, or people assigned to you to protect you. Queen of Wands fell in reversed. Clarify. Three of Wands is who is watching you. This Queen of Wands in reverse is who is watching you. Somebody could be losing their powers, y'all, losing their gifts because they compromised. They tried to compromise yours, and you could be a light worker. I was about to say a hard worker. So you're both light worker and hard worker, and whatever they were trying to do was not fair. And God, universe didn't like it. Mama Gaia did not like it. Something about last whatever. When was that? Sunday? No. What day is today? Wednesday. Mercredi. The name Sylvie could be significant. Priscilla. Moustache as well. It means like, yeah, I think it's the same. Moustache. Two of Wands. Yeah, they're watching me. What else about the collective? Look, Knight of Cups reversed. They're disconnected from the heart space. not taking accountability, but that's the least. Yeah. Death and Two of Cups came out. The death was on top of the Two of Cups. Something about some type of partnership. They may be losing some type of partnership or connection because they wanted you to go down or to not have some type of good relationship or partnership. Okay. Two of Cups generally is within like love life or just heart space. Okay, is emotions. Maybe they didn't want you to have good friendships or people that you could trust. They wanted you to close your heart chakra so that you wouldn't even allow people to get in your chakra space, in your heart chakra space. Oh my God, just yeah, connections. That card. Somebody could be a Scorpio, or again, they didn't even want to you first to separate from them, but you saw that they wasn't like that. They were not even putting in some type of true apology or taking accountability for whatever they did. Okay, so you just got that short and you say, yeah, you know what, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not losing myself to save somebody else that doesn't even love themselves. mm. Aries energy, Leo energy. I'm not losing myself to get any type of crown for this person. Four of Pentacles, the Sun. I must stay true to myself with this little that I have. I'm pretty much content, basically, you said. I don't need anybody faking to love me, faking to give in to me, and then disappearing. Fuck that shit. Especially when it comes to this type of energies. This could be a family. Look, Four of Cups. Yeah. You say, you know what? I'm good alone. I have been doing this since a while, even since a child, since you were a teenager, since you started basically waking up, you realized how much these people were actually eating off of you. They were thriving when you were unaware of whatever they did to you. They were thriving. hmm But you didn't took this burden on you. You left them exactly where they wanted you to be in the whatever that is, the pit that they tried to dig up for you. I heard ungrateful. Somebody could also think that you are ungrateful. Maybe they were helping you for some type of time, or maybe if this is like parental figures, they could be those type of parents or those type of people that even an ex or even somebody that I don't know hosted you or something like this. But it's getting like somebody that said they will basically say there is a word. One second, I'm gonna look it up. I don't care. I want to say the right word though. Mm-hmm. Throw in your face, reproaching you. Okay, rub it your face too. Okay, basically about the fact that they did things to you, like or for you or something, like trying to make you feel like you were the ungrateful one because they gave you things, but again, at each time that you had an argument, they then said, yeah, but I did this to you, yeah, but I did that to you. Whenever it is unconditionally loving, when something comes from, look, whenever something comes from the bottom of your heart, you don't need to reproach anything to nobody. Why would you say that? If you didn't want to do it, just don't do it. But just because we are arguing and you just want to win the argument, yeah, I'm not gonna into that being justice card here. You're gonna receive justice. Balance as well. They're watching you. It could be a group, multiple people. This King of Wands fell right in the middle of the Ten of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles, and it was sideways. This could be the the practitioner that we talked about, that were working, that is working or was working with a group. This could also be you secretly studying them from afar as well. Like maybe you're not interacting with them, but you are aware of what they're doing. So it's given like you're in this Page of Swords energy, like, okay, what's next? Like, what are y'all trying to say? What are y'all trying to do now? Like, I see what you're doing, spiritually speaking. I'ma wait till you shoot your shot or something like this. And you seem though still focused. It's given like you know too much, I think, for these people to even play with your, try to play with your energy. And they know it, but you don't show it. So that's the limbo that they are on. Okay, it's given like but they are not showing this. That's why they're also looking you from, like, trying to spy on you, or social media, or even a circle or community. Maybe they're asking about you. They're trying to get informations in some kind of way. Even the spiritual thing, the divination abuse that I talked about. That's why. Oh, okay. That's why they basically are even more invested now, because again, even spiritually they got blocked. Their spiritual gifts in some kind of way are weakening. Are weakening or weakened? Yeah. And also something about, since they cannot do something spiritually, maybe somebody will try to come to you physically. And then you show up with your Four of Pentacles that fell right on top of the Four of Cups. So maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan, that they want you to accept something from somebody that could be coming in the physical. It's giving like that's the last option. That's the last thing that we can do to compromise this person's life, basically. It's giving that Temperance card. Especially if you're a high-ranking person. Ten of Cups. They want you to come. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you, look at that. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance. Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You know that this Ten of Cups is full of illusions. It's coming through the moon energy, the moon card with this Ten of Cups. Also is Pisces. So maybe somebody could be wanting to come back with the false thing, saying, oh, I've disconnected from somebody, but they didn't. Or from these people, but they did not. And so they want you to accept some type of breadcrumbs or some type of false commitment, just to leave your heart broken, heartless as well, and basically closed off to the whole world with a burden that is not even yours to carry, because you accepted some type of false commitment, false long-term happiness or stability or this or that. And that's why the Seven of Wands is showing up. For example, like, you need to put boundaries in it, especially at this time. They're just trying to come back to open up again. This just flew over like this, and then it flipped over to open up again some type of cycle that you already closed. You need to focus on yourself. You need to be selfish, and I'm telling you that, be selfish. As not even a glass of water, they don't even give them anything. If they are showing up at your house, close the motherfucking gates. Put some dry. I was seeing the electro thing, the electricity thing, okay? Don't let them in any kind of way. Put the dogs out, something. I'm sorry, yo. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Just keep everything to yourself. Don't even with the thought, nothing. Leave them out. They just want to cover this beautiful energy with this. Nope. We're not doing this. We're not doing this or that. I don't know what. This. Okay? 1001. It could be a twin. It could be a false twin. Take resonate. The 1001 a.m. Okay? This bitch. Man, they be creative, not gonna lie. The Magician Empress card. You could have foreseen this or even manifested accidentally this or something. Take what resonates. What else? They trusted a Sagittarius. Maybe on the Sag, yo. What's going on with the Sagittarius nowadays? Scorpio, Sag, Libra, Cancer. What else do we need to know? The sun wanted to come out in reverse, but then he flipped over like this. You are seeing clearly through this fake commitment, through these fake gifts, through this fake Ace of Pentacles. This is dirty money, something like this. Also, if you accept something from the past, if you have some type of court thing going on, or even spiritual court, it could be that you may, if you do it, okay, you could give up to your own spiritual gift or even spiritual abundance. So pay attention, because it's given like you're accepting something from the past. So it's given like you're deleting whatever type of journey that you've been through and you've been going on to, like working hard on yourself, that will eventually just disappear, is what I'm getting. You will basically sacrifice yourself. So don't be stupid. I know that y'all not stupid, but I want to remind you, stand on what you already know, and don't take impulsive actions, especially in decisions. When somebody gives you a countdown or some type of timeline, like, oh, you need to choose quickly, like for example, come on a trip with me. I already made the tickets, I already did this, that, and the third. Come on, be careful. Be careful to not taking like, or okay, if it's somebody that you can trust, that you already planned something, everything is cool, okay, but out of nowhere, okay, pay attention, especially from the past, like, no. But something could be about to backfire or will backfire to on them, on this plan. Either way, I'm not seeing this working for them. So you're cool. Got the King of Cups in reverse and the Emperor card in reverse here. This could be also somebody from your family that is paying these people to do it, just to maintain some type of control over you. They don't want to let go of the control. They need to mind their business. Whoever these people are, whoever this emperor is, this could be an elder, father figure, masculine energy, just that. They could also be losing some type of emotional balance. They could be, I don't know if they're erratic, but they are stressing, it's giving anxiety and panic. Choose wisely. What else about this Ace of Pentacles, please? They want you to get off your power, your throne or something. 5 of Wands. And also they could be angry because somebody could have lied on you, about you. But either way. Oh, I'm also getting that if this is a romantic thing, or if this is connected to even a romantic person, romantic thing, whatever, it could be that somebody, like the third party they chose, stole from them. This is for a few of you. I'm seeing a gold chain being stolen. I'm seeing something like this, like jewelry being stolen from this person. The Scrub song is going in my head. I don't want no scrub. Something like this. Whoever this person chose, their oh, Lord have mercy. They got a theft from them, from the same person that they chose or something. Ten of Wands reversed here. Two of Pentacles. It was sideways, but they're very much unstable. Two of Swords. Look at that. Clarify this Emperor and this Two of Swords, please. True. I also feel like you could be in this Emperor energy where they are actually not able to even control their emotions or something like this. Whatever they wanted you to be or to embody, they are doing that. They're embodying that. Unstable, emotionally disconnected, not able to see. Somebody could also be having nightmares or being sleeping paralysis, being frozen in the spirit. Also, they are reminding me of when I was in Spain. I've seen this person, okay, a person that did me very wrong. They basically were in some kind. I saw a devil, okay, a little demon, and they were in a cage, literally. And this person was screaming, was I don't know, just doing this at the bars and all that. And it was a little bit creepy, not gonna lie, because it was very much vivid. But I think that's how they're feeling. That's how they're also. Also, this could be a rest like physical jail for some of y'all, especially if they had also other things going on. For example, I'm seeing child pornography or something like this. Ten of Cups. The old little image that they have created so meticulously since you were maybe little is falling apart. Maybe this is not connected just to you as you being a child, or I'm not saying that you experienced like some type of thing like this, or you're in some kind of way they've been doing this with other people as well, something like this. Okay, I'm talking about multiple things that they could be going to jail for, but in all this is because they come across you and you were the catalyst for their karma to begin. Okay, you basically were the one that they needed to touch in order for the ripple effect to start, domino effect. Everything started falling apart. Okay, since they did it from you or they did dirty. Also, this is you winning. This is you calling judgment. This, look at it. This is you basically taking your win back to home, to your rightful place. Rightful. Seems like it. Let me get some of my decks. Oh. Stepfather, witch hunter, misogynistic energy, patriarchal, toxic masculinity, false ending, Saturday. Today is Saturday, right? Yes. 10:10 also on my clock. Calm, gossiping, and sirens. This is what they're trying to do perhaps today. They could be gossiping. Sirens is just a chaotic energy, okay? Could be also 5 of Wands energy. Clarify this false ending. Anguished. They couldn't create some type of ending for you. Oh, also something about the community gossiping about the situation. Maybe they see the difference between them and them, between them and them. Between you and them. Oh my God. And they see the upgrade that you're going through, that you've been going through. Somebody wants you, she wants you. Maybe this is the third party that is now thinking, oh, but you know, they're cute. Yeah, divine counterpart. Oh, look at that. Pessimistic was on the floor, on the table, and on the corner. I didn't even realize this spider was poking out, but I've got here divine counterpart. What about this calm energy? Mental imprisonment with this pessimistic energy. Clarify this calm energy, please. Peace. This is you. They could be wanting your peace, or even like you're attracting people because again you're very calm, peace, at ease, or something like this. Spiritual health, I'm grounded. We also got gold digger, friend, but it was reversed. Destiny swap, hates themselves, somebody hate themselves. Blind spot in reverse. They couldn't hit you in the blind spots because you don't have any. Cyberbullying, what it was in reverse, sideways. Cyberbully this, bitch. Okay. Sorry, yo. I didn't want to flip, yo. I had to flip, you know. I need another coffee. Fighting. Floor in reverse. Oh. Lusting. 1 second. Okay. Lusting energy. This is my hair. Lusting. It's cool. They wanted you to learn a lesson from them or something. Shadow work, DNA, trickery. What about this lusting? Self-sacrifice. Reality. Stalking. Female cousin. Competition. Astute. Alcoholic. Somebody fell in love. Maybe this third party fell in love with your counterpart. Faith. Either way, even if they are like a female, male. Okay, doesn't matter. They're just, I think they're more jealous about the abundance or their gifts. Superficial stuff, okay? Yeah, third party is here. And this family overall could be the third party. We got also Pisces. Heavy on the Pisces energy as well. You could be, they could be finessers, but they try to play it cool or something. Somebody could have resentment, fight, secret competition. Wednesday, obstacle, inverse, and voodoo. They try to control you or to create obstacles around Wednesday, which it was 3 days ago. Something about the moon phases. The new moon will be the 21st of October. They were trying to do something since the third quarter, which was 13th of October. Every each quarter. Mm-hmm. You basically manifested something around the new moon. New moon is about beginnings, basically. So they try to insert negativity within your thoughts around that type of energy to lower your vibration. And it could be a Pisces or it could be just the moon energy, okay? Because this March card fell way too many times today. Like in the recent readings that I made, March and Pisces and family and the Pisces moon, like the moon card and all that. It's not just, a thing. Yeah, clues. That's a clue. Boundaries. Stood on business and ascending. That's your spot. Present energy. Mm. This is your collective, okay? Memory magic, also the shadows, the moon energy, Pisces energy, 12th house. That's very significant. Somebody could be bipolar. Ascending. Look at that. Memory magic. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna change the decks. Did I did that? I'm not sure. Triggered and promiscuous. Somebody refuses to do some type of shadow work, and it could be these people that I mentioned. Yeah, something backfired. New lover. Something about you getting somebody new. Not, it doesn't have to be a romantic lover, but something about that. I'm looking at this air signs. There's right here. They all fell on the bed, so they're a little bit messed up. Air signs, social media, February again. Like we wearing a mask, Scorpio, future, awakening. Genius actor. They thought that they were a genius by putting on a mask or something because they got an ego death now. They are emotional. They could be seen as these like emotional beings and all this with this Leo energy. Extrovert. They could also be showing up like showing in an extroverted way, like very much is visible. Spiritual realm unhealthy. Homemade, wrong choice. They chose that path. That's why they are in that position. New people, Mercury retrograde. Pay attention to the new people, new energies, or even people in different it could be literal new people or the same energy, the same spirit in new people, or even past people with a new front, with a new mask. Okay, I think it's about to be Mercury retrograde. I'm not sure when, but yeah. Remote viewing and ancestors, hasty and toxic. Don't take the bait. Don't take the offer that we talked about. You don't deserve that. You deserve much better, okay? Much greater. I hope y'all like this one, y'all. Okay? I think it was a little bit of chill one today. But yeah. Okay? I'll see you in the next one perhaps, or yeah. Whenever you will be around, I will be there. Also, that song, Careless Whispers, and I've been watching you. I've been watching you. Da, 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 da. That one is significant. I can't remember the name. That's significant. I'll see you in the next one.